You're watching and listening to the Electronic Intifada live stream. I'm Nora Barrows-Friedman here with my colleague Ali Abunimah. We're pleased to be joined by Donya Abu Sitta, live from the Gaza Strip. Donya is a regular contributor to the Electronic Intifada, as well as other publications, including Drop Site News and We Are Not Numbers. She's also a kindergarten teacher in Gaza. Thank you so much for joining us, Donya.
Hello.
Hi, Donya. Hi, yes.
How are you?
So good to see you. And we wanted to start off by just congratulating you. You graduated from a program amidst all of this. So congratulations. We're going to ask you more about the degrees that you're pursuing and the education that you're continuing to do underneath these just unbearable circumstances. But yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Donya. I understand you graduated from Al-Aqsa University in English language, and to graduate and to continue your studies during this this genocide is an extraordinary achievement. And despite all this,
At the beginning, I think this joy is incomplete because this events around me, this genocide. And after I posted this tweet and see how people are saying congratulations to me and show the love, I feel that it's something joy, and I have the fun of graduations.
Well, it's an enormous achievement, and you should be proud of it. And we are proud of you, Donya, because your determination to continue your studies under the worst conditions that human beings can live under, and while other human beings are doing the worst things possible to people in Gaza, that's really a credit to you, a credit to all of those around you, and we want to celebrate it. So Alf Mabruk to you, Donya.
Thank you so much. Actually,
Alf
at the
Mabruk.
beginning, thank you, Nora. I wanted to say also congratulations to Isha, as he has a great victory. And from this point, I want to start my talking today. What does free journalism mean to the world, and what is the right of speaking mean to the people around the world, and does everyone in the world has this right and in each situation and speak freely in each case and each situations? Surely not Asa just who was arrested, but also you, Dr. Ali, was arrested before. And what's your crime? Just you are speak loud about what happening around you. And I think journalism isn't a crime. And hundreds of journalists in Gaza here are killing. And the real crime is that killing of these people. And Israel is called each and every Palestinian, but more focusing on journalists, because they are let the people around the world learn more about what's happening here with each report, with each photo and every video, every speech. They allow to the people around the world know about Gaza more and more. And because of this great job, the people around the world start knowing more about the starvation. So these people are taking protests and actions to stop this starvations, and they are succeeded because they forced Israel to enter as Gaza. But what the Israel do and how they did enter Gaza to Gaza, they are surely with U.S. government, they created Gaza Humanitarian Foundations. But isn't each foundation has a goal? What's the goal of this foundation? It's not stop starvations or stop famine, but it's want to black out the coverage, the media coverage, so the people are don't know about starvation, and the starvation is continuous, and the people around the world don't know anything about it. And it's clear by the amount of ads they are distribute, and the way they have to distribute the food and the ads is not organized, and this is aimed to make just miss in actions people, and then all media will focus on this and forget the starvations. And the second thing, it is a humanitarian, but if it is a humanitarian, it is not allowed to the people still under the sun for hours and walk more than 10 to 15 kilometers to just go to that area. And that's not a stupid thing for a human. And also, it is not organized. It's according to Al Jazeera reports, there were more than 400 points to distribute ads to the people in Gaza in the past day of genocide, 400, and we got just at each 3 months, and they just created 4 points and want to give the ads weekly. It's like a joke. It's reflect that they don't have a plan for this. It's not well studied for this foundations, and it is foundation, so it is must be well planted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Donya,
Go ahead.
Donya, we've seen the horrifying images of, and we've seen the reports about the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation. But describe to us, we ask you this every time because it's important to know what the real situation is. Describe to us the situation around you, what you're seeing with your own eyes, in your family, your neighbors, the people around you, in terms of the availability of food right now.
If I want to start to describe the situation around me, I will start, and I will not even end this, because it is more things happening around me. For example, about evacuations, or about the evacuations here in Khan Yunis, because it's many areas here in Khan Yunis is asked to evacuate it. Just a few areas, just people stay, and there is no transportations for people to go from place to another place. For example, for me to come to this workspace, I walked more than 30 minutes, and it's when I walked this 30 minutes, I saw that the people are sleep at the street and stay at the street without tents or anything to cover them from at the night, and just they still in the street without anything, because they are evacuated in just a few hours. And in another things about Gaza Humanitarian Foundations, there is a neighbor of us at the same building. Today at 5 a.m. he is woke up and went to that area, hoping to get some ads for their children, and he returned empty-handed, because there's the amount of that ads is so little, more little, and isn't enough for all people here.
No, and looking at those boxes, the images of what was inside those aid boxes, I mean, it was basically snacks, and this private U.S. mercenary company under the name the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation has said that only one family can get one box a week. I mean, it's cruelty on a mass scale. It's humiliation. It's stripped of all dignity. What are people that you're talking to saying about this, about this renew, they're not opening the crossings. It's been almost 90 days of closures. There are, thousands of trucks waiting to enter. And yet it's this like private US mercenary company that
Yeah.
is making a big deal out of what they're doing, and it's not making a dent. And in fact, it's Palestinians are putting their lives at risk, even trying to acquire these boxes.
Yeah, if we are looked at what is this box of food contain, it's surely what is it is not what people need in these days after 80 days without any food here entering Gaza, because there is more important than these things, and children needs it more than this. And if we are looked here, families in Gaza normally contain of 7 to 10 members, and so this box of food will not just go for 2 days, and they want to just distribute weekly.
It's unbearable. Donya, we wanted to ask about the recent article that you wrote for Dropsite. You wrote about the targeting of Dr. Alaa al-Najjar's house and the killing of 9 of her 10 children. You wrote, quote, "I turned on my camera and began recording. I didn't know yet that the fire was burning the bodies of my neighbor's children." You live so close to that massacre. Can you tell us what happened, what you saw that day? This was just a few days ago.
Yeah, I feel in the building in the 5th floor, and when any attack on Khan Yunis, when I go to the balcony and I see that, and as my job, it's the documentations for this crimes, so I start my camera and filming that, and I don't know that is my neighbors, and it is my neighbors, and they are burning at the home. At the beginning, I think, or I thought that it is my neighborhood, but I don't know that the people are still in the building. And after that, a few minutes, just my sister called me and say that building is for Dr. Hamdi, and his children is still at the home. And I opened my neighborhood group on WhatsApp and saying, and that the news saying that's eight 9 children killed, and just 1 children Adam survived.
I mean, can you talk about just this image I have of a doctor, 2 doctors, but Dr. Alaa was working at Nasser Medical Complex. She's a pediatrician. She was probably treating victims of recent Israeli airstrikes. She was trying with limited means and resources right now because of the blockade. Trying to keep her patients, her children alive, and then only to be notified that her own house and her own children are engulfed in flames. I mean, can you talk about who Dr. Alaa is, the place that she has in that community, and the impact that it's had on people across Palestine? I mean, the story went all around the world, but for people in Khan Yunis who know the An-Najjar family, what kind of impact does that just
Yeah,
a
actually,
horrifying story make?
I was seeing these children every day while I going to university because there are schools behind my home, and I go to the main road next to their home to go to the university. And each day and every day I was met them, and we are laugh and just kidding and talking on the street. And I cannot, as I'm not a part of their families, but I'm still not able to imagine that if I return to neighborhood, I will not see all of them, because they are so sweet and so cute, and so they are just speaking to everyone. It's so clever. It's the most people I see clever and have so many things learned. They are learning even in the holiday, because they wanna to be a doctors like their mothers and their fathers, and they are study hard. Uh, and also Dr. Ala and Dr. Hamdi was helping all people around us here in neighborhood, because there is no medicine and complex or a hospital at our neighborhood. And when we are have any injured, even during the day, during the night, we go to their homes and we are walk up them just to treat the people. And even uh, for me or for my family, I walked them more than one time just to see my brother when he are sick. And they are more helpful people in our neighbors. And they are having many many fun things that is sharing all children during the neighborhood.
It's an extraordinary loss, and it's just unbelievable seeing these crimes in front of the eyes of the world, Dunya. And it's just, we're so grateful to you for uh, continuing to report and tell us about them despite these difficult, unbelievable circumstances.
Yeah. Dunya, finally, I mean, you have so many talents, and you're so busy, and amidst everything, even preparing to graduate from university and working as a teacher for kindergarteners, and trying to survive this genocide. You're also an extraordinary writer, and poet. You recently self-published a book of vignettes called Pieces, written from the perspective of different protagonists in Palestine. What can you tell us about writing and completing this book? You sent me a copy, and it is beautiful. And I, again, alf mabruk for this as well. This just incredible body of work. Tell us about
Thank you.
why you wrote it, and who it's for.
Actually, I wrote it as a treatment, because when I was sad or I have no energy to keep on this life and these circumstances, I wrote a poem or wrote a message. And after that, I collected them together as a book. And my friend Shana helped me to edit it. And we are trying to publish it on the website too. And we are still working on it. And it is just for everyone who wanted to know about Palestine, even if they love it or not, because I believe that after reading it, we will love Palestine.
Mm. And people are asking how they can get a copy of it. We can add that after this live stream. We can give people the link, but I know that people all over the world will want to read it and support you and support your work. And
It's my honor reading this book.
it's always our honor to have you. And again, congratulations on finishing your studies and for writing this incredible book and for staying so strong. And we're just always happy to see you. And yeah, please take care, Donya.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Donya. Thank you. And we hope to see you very soon. And God bless you and protect you and all those around you.
I hope to. Thank you.